What's up, rockers? Michaela here, coming at you with another episode of Michaela's Music Moment on Rock 92.7. Today, I have on the show Jackie from the Austin-based psychedelic rock band, The Bright Light Social Hour. Thank you so much for being on the show today.
How's it going? Thanks for having me.
Of course. And before we really get into it, I did want to ask, I know you probably get this question all the time, but why The Bright Light Social Hour?
So we came up with it when we were in college, and um, Curtis, the co-founder and guitarist and another singer in the
Mhm.
band, he was taking this class on Hinduism, and they were studying Arundhati Roy, and she had a quote about the activist job is to shine a bright light in the dark corners of society, and we really thought that was super cool. And we always just had this very, I don't know, social, we thought of ourselves as a collective more than a band at first. It was we would bake cookies and have these weird DIY shows. So I
Yeah.
don't know, the social hour part always felt appropriate. So yeah, it just stuck. We still got it.
That's really cool. I like that. I love that. I know obviously some people are like, it's too long, you need to shorten it. But
Oh yeah.
honestly, after explaining that, no, don't shorten it. It's perfect.
I know. At first I really tried to come up with something better, and I just didn't in time for our first show, and then over the years I like it more.
Yeah, and I like it. I like that story too. So, you released a new single, Smoked Out, which is a
Mhm.
banger, by the way. And like most of your songs, Smoked Out isn't just, a catchy tune you get stuck in your head all day, but it also comes with a message. Can you talk to us a little bit about that message?
Yes. Yeah, I'm sure, you've read a lot, but state to state, across the United States, as cannabis is becoming legal, a lot of people are making a lot of money on that industry, and the government, taxes on that. But
Hmm.
there remain a lot of people in prisons or with marijuana convictions from the past couple of decades, and they are still living really, that causes a lot of problems for them. So yeah, we kind of just that, and then just the cultural popularization of cannabis has been so, I don't know. It has its dark side and its light side.
Right.
So that's kind of what the song explores.
Yeah, I like that. And it also, you're bringing awareness to the Last Prisoner Project, right?
Yeah, yeah. All the proceeds from the song go to the Last Prisoner Project, which is a really cool organization that works to provide legal services to overturn those past cannabis convictions.
Awesome. Shout out to them. So I did want to ask, whenever you were, started writing this song, what came first? The basis of the song, and then maybe afterwards you thought of, bringing awareness to the
Yeah.
issue, or was it always the plan to bring awareness to that issue?
It kind of happened gradually and organically. Like at first, this we write songs every which way, and this one came out of us jamming, myself, Curtis the guitarist, and the drummer, and just had this cool, really heavy, fuzzy guitar and bass interplay thing going, and we just started singing on it, and that's what came out. We will not be smoked out, and then okay, does this mean anything? And at first, it's I don't know, that doesn't really mean much to me, and then suddenly, yeah, you start to read about this, and we start chatting about what it might mean, and yeah, we then we fill out the lyrics after that once we kind of know a little bit what we're talking about.
Gotcha. Okay, that's really cool. And then also, how is this process that you went through to release this song? How is it different from writing other songs, like, I don't know, just a regular old love song or something like that?
Yeah, I mean, I think the traditional, most common way that people write music seems to be they start with some combination of some chords and melody and some words, and then you kind of build everything out around that. But we just do it so many different ways wherever it strikes us. Sometimes we'll be the full band jamming on something, and we just like a little piece of it that we love, and we kind of build from there. And a lot of times that will happen, and we'll get in the studio. We have no idea what the lyrics are until it's time to record, and you're just scribbling something down,
Right.
and sometimes it's brilliant, sometimes I don't know what that is, but
Of course.
yeah. Or like, yeah, I read a lot of poetry, so that would be a good place to start sometimes. Like, okay, this whole thing maybe won't be a song, but there's a few pieces that sort of tell a story that we could adjust into lyrics and base a song around that.
Interesting. Also, another question that I had was, why do you think 2023 was the right time to release this song and not, you know, um, months ago, or maybe in like, 3 years from now? Why is right now the best time?
Honestly, if we just finished it and we're excited about it and put it out immediately. Um, we didn't want to sit on it because we have an album that we are just finishing up right now. And that song, we really loved it, Smoked Out, but it was a lot heavier than a lot of the stuff that's coming up on this album. So it just felt like it stood on its own really good. So we're like, let's just go ahead and finish it, put it out, and then we'll switch focus back to this other vibe of this upcoming album. And yeah, like have it out there and come back
Mhm.
for the rest of it.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. But I did want to also ask, have you been able to perform this or perform Smoked Out yet?
Just one time. So we put it out like right at the very top of the year, and then we played Free Week, which is this really cool fest in Austin here where we where they like basically all the music videos agree to not charge any cover
Hmm.
for the first week of the year, which is normally a super dead time, and so artists are not getting good gigs, and the venues are not making much money. So it's a way to just like drive business and help them survive that time. And so we just do it every year because we love it so much, and it was our first time to play it, and it's the only show we've played so far this year. Corpus Christi will be the next.
Yes, and we're so excited. How do you hope that fans will react whenever they're hearing the song live for the first time?
I mean, I hope it just, makes you smile and nod your head. Maybe move a little bit and lose yourself in the moment.
Okay, awesome. So, obviously, Smoked Out is a little taste of what we can expect from the new album that you're coming out with. And on social media, you guys have been kind of like hush hush about the new album. What can you tell us about the album that hasn't already been said?
It's actually, I would say, a very different vibe from Smoked Out and a lot of the recent stuff that we've been putting out.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't want to give too much of it away, but I think it'll be coming pretty soon. We're starting to hear some mixes on it that we're getting really excited and kind of sequencing it. But yeah, it's definitely a different vibe, and we have a new lineup since the last album. We have Zach, our drummer, who's been playing with us for like 3 years now, but this will be his first full album to play on. And then we have a new keyboardist singer, Mia, and a percussionist, Alfredo, who's from Monterrey, Mexico. And they're just super, super, super funky. So it's a really, like, yeah, we really leaned into that and showcasing them. So I'm very, very excited for that.
Oh, that sounds awesome. We cannot wait for the new album. And we especially can't wait for the upcoming show at House of Rock on February 4th, which, if you want to get your tickets, they are on sale now at texashouseofrock.com. So thank you again, Jackie, for being on this show. I had a great time.
Oh, thanks for having me. And we will actually try a few of those upcoming album songs in Corpus Christi. So that will be the only opportunity to hear any of that new stuff until that comes out, probably towards the end of the year.
Oh, so fans should definitely make it out to the show, is what you're saying.
Man, I would say yeah.
And thank you again to our loyal listeners who have listened to Mihaela's Music Moment every month. Y'all are the true rock stars. And here is the newest single from the Bright Light Social Hour, Smoked Out, right here on Rock 92.7.